welcome to a brand new podcast episode. I'm Scotty V. I know I've been MIA for a few months in terms of podcast videos. I've been uploading shorts here and there. So today what we're going to be talking about is the Avengers DOOMSDAY trailer dropping with the release of Avatar. Now, I'm not a fan of Avatar, so I will not go see Avatar. I didn't like the first one, and I'm not going to go see this one. I think this is the third Avatar movie. I'm not too sure, but the point of this episode is that we're going to be talking about the Avengers DOOMSDAY trailer that's supposed to be attached to this movie. Now, it's been circulating for a week now. I'm already doing this late because now I actually have the time to actually sit down and make a video. But apparently, there was 30 different versions of this trailer. Now, if it's not coming from Marvel Studios, obviously don't take none of this as fact. Just take it as a grain of salt. But there are different versions of the trailer. It's possible. I don't know. I don't work for these Hollywood studios, so I don't know what's actually behind the scenes on these kind of things, but I'm pretty sure Avengers Doomsday is the biggest superhero movie of next year, hands down. Next to Spider-Man Brand New Day, Doomsday will be the biggest thing out there because Robert Downey Jr. is coming back, and we have a whole bunch of other rumors indicating that Chris Evans might be coming back, and we're getting most of the original X-Men back, which is pretty crazy to think that we're actually gonna get a movie with all the OG X-Men from the early 2000s into this movie. And we got obviously the Fantastic Four movie that came out back in July, which you can see the poster behind me. I love the movie Fantastic Four. Like, I really like it. I just like how it was so family oriented and it was so innocent. You know what I mean? Like a family. They were just a family with superpowers and trying to save the city, save the world. They kind of did with Galactus, but yeah. So now, what are some of my expectations of this trailer? Not much. Honestly, I'm expecting a big teaser trailer, but I think we're going to go more towards, how Infinity War just teased the villain and just a little clips here and there. And that trailer was leaked in Comic-Con back in 2017, I think, because the movie came out 2018. So I'm not expecting much from this trailer. I'm pretty sure we're going to get Robert Downey Jr.'s voice in the background, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get some recycled footage from other movies, like from the Thunderbolts, maybe Captain America Brave New World, Brave New World. I almost called it Brand New World. But we're not going to get too much story in it. We're probably at the end. We'll see Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom 100%. But it's going to be like at the end where he's probably going to have his back turned to the camera and then turn around and have the mask on. Or maybe have him turn around and take the mask off. That'd be pretty cool. We all know Doctor Doom is Robert Downey Jr., so you don't really need to keep it a secret. Like, we know who he is. So it'd be pretty cool if he just kind of like turns to the camera. Like, he just turns to the camera. You have his mask on and then just takes it off and smiles. I know Spider-Man apparently is not going to be in it, which kind of sucks. But whatever. So with the fact that there's 30 different versions of this trailer, I wonder which version of the trailer they're going to use. And I don't think they're going to release it online. I think they're just going to attach it to Avatar Fire and Ash, which is kind of dog shit because I really don't want to go watch the Avatar movies. I hate the Avatar movies. I just don't like it. So yeah, it's going to be releasing in December. Other reports are coming out. This is coming from MCU Direct, but I'm pretty sure. I think Daniel RPK and My Time to Shine, hello, whatever. They were posting a rumor that there's going to be multiple versions of Doctor Doom, including a female version of Doctor Doom. So I wonder how that's going to play out, because I know this is the multiverse saga, and this is going to be the end of the multiverse saga. So it's going to end with Secret Wars, but Doom. I think if I'm reading all this correctly, I think they're going to do what they did with Infinity War and Endgame. Infinity War, the heroes lost, and Endgame, the heroes won. So I'm pretty sure Doctor Doom is going to be victorious at the end of Doctor Doom, and obviously he's going to create Battle World. And we saw those leaked concept art that was released back in the summer. And it's kind of funny how the Russo brothers are like, hey, those were not ours. We didn't release that. Bull crap you did. And they're pulling the Sony technique. They leaked a little scene from Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, and Andrew Garfield had to go out and do damage control. Hey, I'm not the wolf. And that ended up being a shot in the movie, which I think that was genius marketing by Sony, because I haven't been hyped from that point. Before that point, I wasn't hyped up for any movie except for the Avengers Endgame. Like Black Widow, whatever. Eternals, I hated Eternals, so I wasn't even excited for that. Then you got all these horrible Disney Plus shows for She-Hulk and Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion should have been a movie. It should have been. They should have done something better with that Secret Invasion, but that's just my comic book nerd talking. But whatever. So it's gonna be interesting. I wonder what they're. I'm not too familiar with all the variants of Doom out there. So there's gonna be multiple versions of Doom. Like it's too bad the original actor from the 2005 Fantastic Four can't be in it because unfortunately he passed away because he was sick. But it'd be pretty cool if he did show up and he's like that version of Doctor Doom, because in that movie in 2007's Rise of the Silver Surfer, he just kind of got thrown into the water and we assumed he drowned, but we're not too sure. So I just hope I hope Doomsday I hope it opens up with Doctor Doom and Thanos going at it. Like, come on, if Marvel wants to please the fans, I would suggest that they do that. Just there's a fan animated version of it out there, and I saw that and I'm like, holy crap! Like, if Avengers could do that, like if the Russo brothers do that in the first opening sequence of the Avengers Doomsday, then that will set the tone. Because look at what they did with Infinity War. Infinity War picks up right after Ragnarok, and Thanos destroyed the ship, and he made his presence known. Like, I'm here to collect the Infinity Stones, and if you don't like it, either you join me or you die. And we all know. And I'm telling you, for a movie to be successful, you have to grab the attention of the people in at least the first 10 minutes of the movie. Because if you don't, you're not gonna grabs anybody's attention. Because Infinity War hooked you on right away, and if Doomsday does that, if they do something similar, like I know apparently they're supposed to do another round of like cast announcements, but yeah, it'll be pretty cool to see. But for this trailer, I'm not expecting much. I'm expecting a lot of reused footage for this trailer, like because we all know who's going to be in the film, like in terms of the old X-Men. So I don't think they're going to show new footage. Maybe they will, like maybe they'll show like a little glimpse, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Doctor Doom doing some narration in the background, and you're going to see Professor X, you're going to see Magneto, you're going to see Scott Summers, you're going to see, I don't think Jean Grey's going to be in it, but a whole bunch of Alan Cumming, who's Nightcrawler, which he's another Tom Holland, because he almost blew the surprise for that one. But yeah, I don't think we're going to get much of this trailer. We're going to get some narration from Doctor Doom. I think I'm wrong. I think I'm going to be wrong 100%, but we're going to just, like I said, narration from Doctor Doom, maybe some reused footage from old movies, and maybe some new clips of the new movie. Like, I want to see, like, I want to know, is Doctor Doom from the Fantastic Four universe, like the 828 universe? Because he was in the end at the post-credit scene, but we didn't really see him do much. But yeah, I'm not expecting much from this trailer. Don't expect the world-breaking trailer. Like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna break records, like how Infinity War and Endgame did. That's 100%. But I'm not expecting to see new footage and all these people show up. Like, I think there's gonna be recycled footage. You know how they did Endgame? Endgame with that final trailer, they just used reused footage from like other movies like Captain America, Thor, or the Avengers. They had it in black and white with some red on it. I think it's gonna be like that. Who knows? But yeah, I'm just saying, don't expect much from this trailer. I'm excited for this. This is probably my most excited movie for next year. Maybe Spider-Man, I don't know. It's kind of like I'm torn in between. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry for being away for 3 months. Yeah, so if you have any suggestions for any video topics, just let me know, and I can do some research on it, and I can probably bring up. Do them. It all depends, because now it's getting closer to the holiday season. Our American viewers are going through Thanksgiving. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Dr. Doom is coming. Doom is on the rise. So yeah, make sure you follow, subscribe. Make sure to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you have social media, and I'll see you in the next one. Be good.